Hello my dear Taurians, welcome to my channel. As the moon's gonna be in your star sign on the 24th of October, so in about 2-3 days depending on your location in the world, I've decided to do a reading for you my dear Taurians, because I'm a Taurus myself and I feel like lots been going on this week and it will be going on perhaps in the next 2 days. So I just wanted to do this favor for you and just get on with it with the reading for you for the last week of October. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull the cards using Celtic spread, not one by one like I usually do, but just all of them at once, and then I'm gonna see what the cards are telling us. All right, so let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna pre-shuffle them quickly for you, my dear Taurians. Hope the Venus retrograde is not fooling you and you are not too much in your head about the past. All right, can't say that I haven't been. So it's been a bit of a tough week for us Taurians, but let's see what has the last week of October got in stock for us. Okay, well, and I got the first card whether I want it or not, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, this one. All right, and the bottom of the deck, beautiful, the Emperor. So this is your underlying energy for the next week. I feel like finally, Taurians, we are going to take control of our life. Okay, you're gonna have everything in order in the last week of October. Okay, from now, today's 20th, 21st of October until the end of October, you are the Emperor. Okay, that means you're gonna have everything in control, your emotions, your finances. There'll be no playing mind games with you. You won't be taking any bullshit from anyone. You will be in control of your life, okay? And there will be no one and nothing throwing you off this throne at the end of October. Okay, so very nice energies, powerful, strong. Okay, you know what you want, you know who you are, and you won't let anyone mess around with your order that you've achieved in your life. Okay, so now let's see where you are right now. And right now we've got my dear Taurus, 10 of Wands, and this was the first card that fell off the deck. Basically, this means that you've been through a lot of emotional ups and downs over the last perhaps a few weeks, months, and it's been tough. Okay, this man, he's about to, you know, literally drop and fall down. But look, the house is here. That means his troubles, his stress, emotional stress is coming to the end. Okay, so right now, in the last week or over the next week, you might be feeling like it's time for you to take a break. It's time for you to have a rest, perhaps a holiday. You might be feeling like, oh my goodness, I've got too much on my plate. I'm too busy. I'm only one person. I'm doing all of this. Okay, I'm not sure if I can cope. Okay, for example, as an example, I've got to go to work. I've got my guitar classes. I'm a housewife, part-time housewife. I clean, I cook. I've been feeling this like, oh my goodness, I can't split. I'm only one person. So you might be feeling the same. You might feel as there's something you gotta prioritize in your life. You may need to drop things that do not serve you. Okay, you know, start from little things in your house and maybe organizing your, I don't know, cleaning strategy for your house, or things that you do, what should come first, what should come second, and this will help you to sort of release this stress, release this emotional pressure of feeling like, oh my goodness, I can't take it anymore, I can't take more than that. Okay, it could be to do with people as well. You might be feeling like there are some people or situations in your life that do not serve you. It's recommended for you to drop anything that anything or anyone that you could suspect of being not real. someone whose faith in your life, just drop it. Anything that could potentially cause imbalance in your life, because what you need to do and what you will be doing, and we've got this confirmed with the Emperor card at the bottom of the deck, you'll be taking control of your life from now, okay? So with 10 of Wands, this basically means no more bullshit, no more drama. I'm done with all of this, okay? I'm almost home. And this card indicates that yes, you're almost home, and whatever happened, emotional burden you've experienced, whatever's been nagging you on your shoulder, dragging you, holding you back, it's coming to the end. The only advice I can give you here is take a break, relax, put your feet up. If you feel like something is too much, rearrange your routine, Taurus. I know you don't like to do this, but it's good for you. And drop things that do not serve you. So look realistically at people in your life, relationship, situation, things you do, okay? Start from organizing your wardrobe, and this will allow you to have sort of life in order surrounding you. And once you've got that, you will start feeling an order within you. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. So I was like, you know, going on about for a bit too long. Now, what might be crossing you? Ooh. So here we go. What will help you? We've got the Judgment card. Okay, so self-reflection. And I know many of you have been thinking about your past over the last week, the last 2 weeks, maybe today, you're thinking right now. And this is why you've been feeling emotionally drained, exhausted, okay, tired of what you had to go through in your life, okay? Maybe to do with work, relationship, whatever resonates with you. This is a general reading, okay? What will help you is if you sit down, have a cup of tea, and literally self-reflect on your past experiences. What did I learn from my last relationship with a person I was with, or with any other previous relationship? What did I learn? Is there something that needs to be sorted out? Is there some air that's got to be cleared? Do I want closure? Is everything in my life literally sort out in a way that if I was to die tomorrow, I would have no regrets, okay? So this is what you need to do. You need to judge the situation, your life for what it is, people, whoever is or isn't worth your attention. Is there something where you feel like you perhaps need to look at the situation where you've probably done some wrongdoing to someone, possibly? Then if this was you, then it's time for you to make a phone call perhaps and sort this out, okay? Because Judgment, it's calling you to look at yourself, to look at, to self-reflect on anything that could potentially be not healthy for you to take with you to the next chapter of your life, okay? Judgment is about learning lessons, okay? So I feel like whatever you've been through, Taurus, in the last few weeks, last month, this emotional ups and downs because of work, because of love, take as resonates with you. Any situation in your life, it taught you a lesson, okay? Because Judgment is about lessons being learned, okay? So this had to happen for you to discover your strength, understand that things like karmic situations in life happen for a reason, okay? Yeah, so because I think many of you looking into your past right now and thinking and perhaps regretting, crying over spilled milk, but with Judgment card you can look at it and see what have I learned from it and how can I move. Now I know what I've learned from the situation, so how can I move and use this in the future? So I perhaps do not make the same mistake, etc. Or how can I prevent this situation from happening in the future? Because now I know. Because things happen for a reason, Taurus. Now, on a subconscious level, ooh, we've got the Lovers. So the reason why you've been feeling, soulmates in fact, why you've been feeling so tired, emotionally exhausted is because you've been dealing with your soulmate, okay? The Lovers card, okay? And this caused you a lot of drama, hurt, but this is a very normal and natural situation with the karmic situation, okay? We learn lessons when we meet our soulmates. Okay, soulmate is someone who seems like a reflection of ourselves. Okay, you look at the person and you feel like you've known them before, or that you just know them. You don't know why, but you know them and they perhaps know you. It's usually a two-way situation, but not always. Okay, because sometimes one of the soulmates awaken and one of them is asleep for longer. And when one of them awakes, the other falls asleep. It's like a vicious circle, basically. It doesn't always get resolved, but I feel like this is why you've been tired, you've been in your head, you've been emotionally tired because of your soulmate connection. On a subconscious level, it's because you were involved with your soulmate, okay? You know that this person was your soulmate, but it's time to drop it, Taurus, because it did not serve you. This soulmate connection. Maybe it came up in this life so you could learn a lesson, so you could judge yourself and understand yourself better. Okay, but let's see how the story unfolds, because let's see what we've got in your past here. Ooh, your past was happy. 10 of Cups. Okay, you had everything you wanted, family, happiness. Okay, family life, everything was just, you were just happy. Okay, but now let's see where you're putting your energies right now. What are your hopes, desires perhaps for the future? Ooh, okay, we've got the moon here. So I feel like you're looking for some answers. There's some, you're sensing some deception, some secrets, perhaps to do with this emotional burden. Okay, some secrets might be coming out, Taurus, this week. Something might be illuminated to you. Something may just happen. Either someone may tell you something, you may find out, or you may just wake up, or it may appear in your dreams. Okay, the moon illuminates, this is a sun or moon in fact, illuminates the road to consciousness. There's something that's been hidden from you perhaps, and that's why you ended up like this. All right, but whatever happened, whatever deception took place, Taurus, you're gonna find out. And I feel like you're focusing on it right now. You're trying to find out what's going on. There's some mystery, you're sensing deception, and you want to know. Okay, and you want to know. The moon is also about the past, so maybe whatever happened sort of illuminated the path, illuminated the path to your past life. Do you know what I mean? The path to something that was hidden within you, about your personality, and now you're learning about this trait of yourself perhaps. Okay, you might be dealing with a Cancer, you might be, or with Lover's cards, a Gemini. Let's see what else we've got here. In the near future, my dear Taurus, we've got, ooh, Knight of Cups. Okay, so something, and I think soulmates connection left you feeling tired, exhausted, overburdened. In the past, you were happy perhaps with this person. Okay, right now you're focusing on something that doesn't seem right. You're sensing deception, you're sensing that some secrets need to be revealed, and you're trying to find out. I feel like, you know, something is gonna be illuminated to you, either by people, or, you know, with the moon, your intuition is also sharp. So if something's not right with the soulmate connection, and if you feel that something, you feel that you sensing something, some deception or any secrets, you might be right. Because when the moon card appears, okay, your intuition is extremely sharp, my dear Taurus. And in the near future, you've got Knight of Cups. Okay, someone is rushing in with offer of love. Not rushing in, sorry. In fact, it's the other way around. Someone is approaching in a very, very slow manner and will try to offer you a cup of love. Okay, Knight of Cups, it's a very slow energy. but the love is very solid and genuine, okay? But they are very slow, they're not sure, there's a lot of water, a lot of emotions, okay? So this could be someone coming towards you and offering you love or apology. To do with this, perhaps, okay? On a subconscious level, that was influenced by soulmates. Maybe your soulmate is coming back to apologize to you or to sort of offer you love, okay? Now, let's see, how do you view yourself with what you've been put through, this emotional ups and downs, burden, being tired, exhausted because of the soulmate connection, okay? Maybe you haven't told anyone, but on a subconscious level, you know why you've been feeling the way you've been feeling, okay? Because Taurus, you are not the kind of person that will go around and tell everyone, oh, you know, I'm upset because of this. You will sort of play the game, not to hurt people, but to hide the truth, because the thing is that with Taurians, many people do not know really who we are, and they do not know the truth about us. They think that what they know is what it is, but very often with us, what they see is not really what it is. So I kind of love that about us, but then we get a bad rap for who we are. But who we are is not who we are always. Does that make sense? Well, I'm saying, I mean, we you know, we're not fake people, but when it comes to love and emotions, we don't always tell the whole world, you see, I like this person. We just keep it inside. And sometimes because we keep it inside and we don't really take any actions, we lose opportunities in love. That's another, yeah, that's one of the other negative aspects I feel like of being a Taurus sometimes. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling now. So the way you view yourself, your perception, okay, is Knight of Swords. You Taurus want to communicate something. You want to speak the truth, okay? Because the Knight of Swords, it's a very fiery energy. You're not being afraid. You want to speak how you feel about this. Okay, and I feel like you've been thinking about, and you're gonna be sharp, you're gonna be quick, perhaps impulsive. You're not gonna care about how you're being perceived. You're just gonna say what you gotta say. If this is you, if you're the Knight of Swords, just be careful, Taurus, not to use too ruthless words, because you may hurt someone. Because I know sometimes you know, us Taurians, we tell people how it is. We never want to hurt person or people, but I feel like sometimes people can't take they can't take black and white stuff in, you know. So what I'm saying, just say what you gotta say, what you want to say, Taurus. But remember, you know, there's no need for you to lose your composure, lose your temper, or be impulsive. If you want to say something, because it's like, I feel like you've got a burning desire to just speak up, to shout, to scream about how someone, perhaps soulmate connection, how all of this left you feeling, okay? But you got to ask yourself, well, what will you achieve if you shout, scream, if you passionately, you know, communicate the truth? Because for you, you will try to be this assertive, but the way you will be perceived, Taurus, is as being aggressive. So if I were you, I would put the sword down and just communicate the truth that you want to do, but in a sort of a more gentle manner, okay? It will be best for you. Unless this connection, this person really pissed you off and they're coming in to offer you love and you're like, what the heck? You're just cutting them off. That's what you got to do. You do what you know, you do what you got to do. But if I were you, And I know myself, a Taurus, I'm learning not to use this sword. Okay, I'm learning to sort of put that sword in my pocket, and it's not easy. You know what I'm saying, yeah? Now, let's move on, Taurus. Let's see, how do people view in your environment, okay, with reference to what you've been put through. And you've been through a lot of emotional shit, okay? And people see you with Three of Wands, beautiful. People see you having your emotional sort of foundation is strong, okay? And you waiting for your ships to come. You're waiting for whatever you've been working for, because you've worked hard. You've worked very hard, and that's why you need holidays now. That's why you're feeling tired. You're feeling like, oh my goodness, I mean, I've put so much work into all of this. When will I get something out of it? When will I feel like that I'm balanced? And this balance is coming soon, Taurus, okay? So don't worry about it. Because the way people see also, they see that things are coming to you. The opportunities are coming to you, okay? You expanding your horizons. You're trying things you've never done before. You are at the last stage of completion of something you've been working on, okay? And you're waiting for your ships, okay? And they're coming. They are coming, and people can see you collaborating, working, focusing on your future with your back to the past, okay? So if this person's coming back, okay, the soulmate that put you through this, I feel like, you know, you may be sensing the deception, some secrets, okay? Because you've learned your lessons, Taurus. You've learned what you had to learn, okay? And you may feel like, you know, well, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. You might do it in an aggressive way if you want to. Or you may just put that sword down and say, I'm sorry, but it's too late. Okay. Now, let's see what is the guidance for you from the universe. Eight of Swords. So just remember, you might be feeling trapped, okay? Because of how you felt on an emotional level over the last few months of this connection that put you here, feeling exhausted, tired, okay? But Taurus, the universe is telling you, you know, you've been thinking so much about the past, about what happened, about this deception, this secret, something that got hidden from you, perhaps about this Lover's card, okay, this soulmates, that you got stuck in your head, okay, that you created a prison of mental thoughts in your head. You feeling trapped, you feel like you can't move, perhaps. Basically, Taurus, you gotta change your mindset, because it's not healthy for you to think so much, and stop being negative about this situation. It happened. You can't change it. But what you can do is to move forward, Taurus. And you are the Emperor. Remember, that's the underlying energy. Now you've learned your lessons. Maybe for you to become the Emperor. For you not to have people messing around with you now. When people try to play mind games with you, what you do? You just cut them off. Because you don't have time, Taurus, for people to make you feel like this. Then make you suspect, question, think of the secrets, being in this feeling of not knowing where you're standing, and then coming back as if nothing happened. No, Taurus. You don't have time for this, because now you are the Emperor. Okay? So when this love offer perhaps comes to you from your old flame, soulmate, or apology, you will be again stuck in your head. Okay? Just remember to get yourself out of there. Stop being in a negative cycle of your thoughts, and put yourself in a sort of positive mindset. Okay, I know it's easier said than done, done, but only you can put yourself here. You can get yourself out of there. Remember, swords are to do with thinking, thoughts, not emotions, okay? I feel like, you know, emotionally you may still feel like, you know, but this is my soulmate, so if they're coming back to me with an apology or love, maybe it's worth giving a try. But I don't think you can mentally. Mentally, you blocked. Mentally, you killed it. That's how I see it, Taurus. And this is why you got your control back. Because the thing with you, Taurans, you might be feeling lots of love for someone, but when someone does you wrong doing once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, they die for you mentally, even though you care for them so much, okay? Because you are a strong star sign, you are the emperor. You've got everything in control, okay? And you don't need anything or anyone to make you feel like this again, Taurus. Now, let's look at the outcome for you for the last week of October with this situation. You see, I thought some Queen of Swords. You got hurt in the past, okay? Because of the soulmate connection. Left you feeling exhausted, tired. So in the future, you sort of, you know, I feel like you might want to talk to this person. The person's gonna come towards you. But you might be very calculative about what you want to say, and you will not be involving your heart, okay? You'll be speaking the truth. You won't be beating around the bush. You'll be basing your decision and everything you talk on facts, okay? Because you got hurt in the past. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you may speak the truth. You may want to communicate the truth to this person if they come. But at the same time, you may simply cut them off. Cut off anything that perhaps could potentially hurt you or hurt you in the past. Because with the Queen of Swords, you get to the truth of anything. Get to the bottom of anything. So if you're the Queen of Truth, you will know what is eliminated about this person to you. You will know because of your intuition. Now, interesting. So if someone's coming back to you from your past, and it's very past because of the retrograding of Venus, watch out, because you don't want to be put like here, like you were in the past. Now, let's clarify. Let me clarify perhaps what is this moon here about, what you're focusing on. Most of your energy is being focused on the moon, which is the deception, secrets, okay, Page of Cups. So some kind of a message might be coming about this deception, message from an immature person, or message about pregnancy, okay? Maybe this person is pregnant or made someone pregnant, okay? And also, this is the reason why you're thinking so much about this, Taurus, perhaps. Thinking about some secrets, you know, deception, something's not feeling right. Because we've got 5 of Cups in a reverse position, so, you know, you're still crying over spilled milk, over something that did not work out. This came to the end, this is the past. So you're thinking perhaps of this soulmate connection. Something did not work out, okay? But it's, you know, you're still thinking of it. You're still being very much in your head, and you know, and you might be receiving some messages about this situation, about this person, to do with could be them. But Page of Cups is quite an immature energy, so the person you were dealing with might have been immature, or they might have been literally. Hang on a sec. Not sure if it's a Page of Cups or Knight of Cups. I always get confused here. I do think it's... Let me double check. Sorry about that. Because this is the other deck I'm using and I always get confused with it. Alright. Just don't want to get the message wrong, you know. Page of Cups. Oh, see. Okay, so I was right here. So hang on. Okay, so this is Knight of Cups. Okay, so already got this. So again, I see. So the Knight of Cups again. Nope, scrap that. That's not the immature energy. We got this card again. Okay, so the Moon, that you perhaps, you know, you suspected something is not right. And we got the Love card again with this offer of love. Something just doesn't add up. Okay, because in the past I feel like this person, it didn't work out with this person. Now they're coming back. So whoever something didn't work out with, they're coming back to offer you love in the next week possibly. Okay, but you'll be like, why are you back now? Where have you been? Where I had to go for all of this? Okay, so you'll be questioning it. The advice from the universe is like, you know, stop thinking negative way and take yourself out of this mental prison. Okay, and then you can speak the truth and see how you feel and see how you go from there. Obviously it's your decision. Wow, a card fell off my deck. I literally got attached to the what's the word, to my table. And whilst I was speaking, I just take it. Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands is all about looking for new options. So this is the advice as well for you, Taurus. Maybe you have to look for new options. Okay, whatever you've had made you happy perhaps, but it wasn't enough. So it's time for you to get your power, make a plan and look for new options. Okay, now let's clarify your outcome. The Queen of Swords. Why do we have the Queen of Swords in here for Taurus? Why do we have the Queen of Swords for Taurus? Wow, so someone is coming back. Okay, if they're not coming back, they're thinking of you. But the reason why you may not see them in the physical world is because they are a very slow energy. Okay, very slow. I feel they're afraid perhaps of rejection, because I feel like it didn't work out before, so they're definitely coming back with some secrets perhaps being revealed to you. And you'll be like, what? Okay. We got two cards being clarified for the Queen of Swords. Wow. Page of Wands in a reversed position. Okay. So the Queen of Swords, here we go, in the reverse position. Page of Wands about having a new beginning. Okay. So I feel like someone's gonna offer you a new beginning. Okay, new offer of love or apology. Maybe by apology you can have a rebuild relationship. But you see, the Queen of Swords will clarify with the Page of Wands in a reversed position. So you will reject. If you are the Queen of Swords, I feel like you will not take this opportunity of new beginning with this person. Okay, and we got Three of Wands as well, because you are looking to the future. Okay, and we got this as well again. You are looking to the future. You are exploring other opportunities. You are, you know, you've got your back to the past, so you won't be taking it. Okay, but this is what will happen if you don't take action. Okay, but if you take this opportunity with this person, I think you may end up being here again. Okay, so you got to decide what is best for you. So let me see. Let's see. I'm just wondering, what should I clarify to get more of a picture? Let's see what's going on with this Lovers. Who this Lovers card? Let's clarify the Lovers cards, the soulmates. Lovers. This is a divine connection, okay? Karmic connection. So I feel like if you get back with them, I think the karmic cycle will continue, if you see what I mean. And you may end up feeling emotionally hurt again and tired. So it's your decision, Taurus. I'm not trying to be negative. I got 3 cards, so here we go. I've just said about the completion of a cycle, the Lovers. You see, I feel like the Death is about putting to rest something that does not serve you, okay? And having a new cycle. For a new cycle to start in your life, one cycle has to be completed and finished. So you gotta If things holding you back, relationships or people, you got to drop them, close the door and open the new door, okay, with the Lover's card. We also got here Nine of Swords. You see, Nine of Swords, you've been experiencing nightmares because of this. Short-term depression perhaps, okay? You've been worried, tired, nightmares. This person, this connection put you in a terrible state, Taurus, okay? And we've got the Hierophant, we've got your card, you, Taurus, okay? You are a very fixed star sign. Yes, maybe you're not very flexible, but you know who you are, okay? And maybe this person saw you being inflexible, stubborn, but you are very strong, okay? And you are real, and this person is being cruel to you. Look, just stab you with how many swords? 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords is the death, okay? So on the subconscious level, you know this has to come to the end, okay? Because of all of the things that happened to you, Taurus. Let me see. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. This love offer or apology. Why is it coming all of a sudden? Let's see what else can we get out of this one. Okay, we got a card here. Oh, 7 of Cups. Choices. So someone's made a decision. This person has made a decision carefully. They've been thinking of you, and they've got many choices, but they're choosing you. You are their wishful thinking, okay? And all is not as it seems. So you see, when this love offer comes, you will be surprised, right? Because we got here before. It didn't work out before. It's like, you know, you were crying over them. You were experiencing sleepless nights over them. I feel like someone didn't take an offer of love, got rejected perhaps, and you didn't understand the situation. Now they're back because they thought of it carefully, but at the same time it says here, all is not as it seems, okay? Let's pull one more card for the Knight of Cups, for the love of apology. So you know, they might have made a choice about you, or you are one of the choices, okay? But you got to be careful because of your past with this person. And the Chariot, good news, okay? So it's a good news, or maybe they're traveling. Look at this card, okay? They're feeling confident about this choice, okay? I'm not trying to put a negative spin on it, okay? I think as most of us Taurians, I think we got quite hurt this year and the last few years. Maybe our heart chakra is closed. Maybe mine is. That's why I'm a little bit negative. But I just feel like, you know, you got to take control of your life, Taurus. Okay? Take control of your life. Now, so that's pretty much it. And the bottom of the deck of the other deck is Karma. Okay? Destiny. And the fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is turning your way. Okay? It will turn your way. So I feel like it had to happen for you, Taurus. Now let's pull a spirit message for you for the next week, okay? And you might be experiencing some intense emotions because of the moon, full moon happening in 2 days. The cards are quite big. Ooh, flying card for you. Wow, that sort of resonates with me. Listen, Taurus, listen. Taurus, listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Okay, so whatever I said, take it if you want to. But when this person comes around, you have to listen to them, Taurus, as well. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be compassionate listener. Maybe this person will come with you with this secret, something that got hidden from you, and try to explain. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words, okay? So you gotta listen. Even if you feel like someone put you through this, but if they're making a step, any sort of step to either reconcile with you, give you apology, you got to respect them for that, and you got to listen to them, right? And now let's get a card for you from angels, my dear Taurians. Rochelle. Nice. Green goes with my sort of hairband. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So you gotta listen to your heart. Okay, this is the advice from the angel Rochelle, and from the spirit messages. You gotta listen to whatever this person's got to say. The advice from the universe is not to put yourself in a negative way. So don't think about the situation in a negative way, okay? Get yourself out of there by being positive. My advice for you is just be careful, okay? Always think of the past. You don't have to hold grudges, but remember, protect yourself. And don't allow anyone to destroy what you've built. You've got the empire. You run the empire, the emperor, in the next week of, the last week of October, okay? So don't allow anyone to play mind games with you, Taurus, okay? You're strong. People look up to you. You are the emperor after all, okay? So I hope you're gonna have a wonderful last week of October, and I'll speak to you next week. I'm gonna put up a on here the general reading for you for the month of November. All right then, my dear Taurians, love you loads, and I see you next week. Bye bye.